$100 back, cause you know I gotta.
Hey, Steve. Things are really coming together. Shanice's concert is going to raise a lot of money for our scholarship fund.
Yep. Say, you look pants. Back rub, black eye, back up.
Back with another one. Look, you gotta love Stephen Lord, don't you? Or like documentaries and stuff. She does a phenomenal job. Her page is phenomenal. Because I guess I watched the one on Kelly. This one of Michelle popped up, and I was like, interest. I said, let me go check this out. Studied Michelle, and there wasn't really too much anything in here that I didn't already know. There are some things that she said about the Laura character that were just untrue. They're just not true. It's just based on her opinion and not reality. And I'm here to shine light. I'm here to tell the truth. Let's get it.
For having Urkel choose Laura in the end, which I just felt like there was no chemistry towards the end. It didn't make sense. And it didn't make sense.
Wait, what? What? There was no chemistry between Kelly and Jaleel in season 9? That is Def Comedy Jam right there. Like, guys, that's just not true. Just go watch it for yourself. Go watch it for yourself, man.
It is one of my favorite shows from the 90s. Like I said, I have the episodes practically memorized. And it seemed like Laura's character only wanted Steve Urkel in the end because he became very successful and worked for NASA and was making money. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, randomly, she's in love with Urkel and all of a sudden loves his snort and stuff. It was just weird.
Here, sit down.
Let's check this out. Let's check this out.
Huh? Yeah.
Snuggle.
Uninterrupted. There's no one else in the house.
She wants to snuggle. Snuggle, snuggle.
A nice winter song. Mm-hmm. Sort of a mix between Eddie Bauer and Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that snort. What?
Yeah, Steve's like, what? So here's the first thing, and I'm only showing this because remember what the young lady said is her words, she practically has all the episodes memorized, right? So when she talks about how it's like, oh my gosh, like they put Stephen Lowe together, like it didn't make any type of sense in season 9, and she was like, all of a sudden she loved his snort. Okay, let's remember when she says that, which is right here, this is season 7, and let's remember Laura's under the woo-woo potion. So this isn't actually Laura right now. She's under that, can you woo, woo, woo? I had to get it in one time. Can you woo, woo, woo? You know what I'm saying? Season 9 is a long time away. This is still season 7 when Laura says this scene here.
I always fantasized about what my prom night would be like.
Ooh, fantasize.
Exactly.
I pictured a handsome date dressed in a gorgeous tuxedo. Then he'd pick me up in a limousine and we'd dance the night away. And that'd be the best time of my entire life.
My entire life, baby.
That's a nice fantasy.
It's not a fantasy because you made it all come true.
Ooh. Also in season 7, not season 9. This is in season 7. And you see this moment that Steve and Laura are having here. Right? So again, I'm just using her words. We're out of the blue, out of nowhere, randomly. Okay, no, it wasn't, right? This was something that was building between Steve and Laura because you see it here.
I did?
There's only one thing that's keeping this from being a perfect night.
Check this.
What's that?
This.
Laura giving out voluntary sugar. You want some sugar? She giving out voluntary sugar. And again, this is in season 7. Look at her. Kissing on him. Kissing on him. Come on, randomly? Nah, I think that's a stretch.
You are such a good friend.
Thank you. You're a good friend too.
No. I'm serious.
She means it.
You've always cared for me. And you know what? I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
You know that? Yes, I know you do.
Okay, so let's look at it again. She said, you always have cared for me, and I appreciate it, right? This isn't random. This is the language of people that have been growing, that have been interacting, right? Have been connecting, bonding, and basically falling in love. And that's what Laura's doing here.
Well, upsy daisy.
You know what, Steve? I am so sorry about your eye.
Yeah.
No problemo.
Eye jammy.
Actually, my vision's getting better. I'm only seeing double now.
Yeah.
Well, I know what'll help.
Now, I just want to look for a second. Just look for a second. Now, I know people do a lot of stuff when they're on the outie. Okay, I get it. But what you see here with Laura is feelings that have been there for a long time that are bubbling to the surface. Things that she's kind of been suppressing for years that are coming out and they're coming to the surface and she's expressing them. Not random. Years and years and years of building. Exactly. It gets you like that. The random don't do that. Y'all know that though, right? Huh? Y'all know that. The random don't hit you like that. You feel what I'm saying? There's some stuff all up in there like that, you know? Yeah.
On a real date. What am I gonna do?
Well, here's a fresh thought. Why don't you ask me out?
You're right. Well, in that case,
Do your
Laura
thing.
Lee,
Do your thing,
Yes,
Steve.
Steve.
Do your thing, Steve.
would you go out with me this Friday night?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Well, I just walked right into that.
Right. But see, now you got, okay, look at Laura's face. She knows what she's doing. She's playing with Steve. I mean, she's being real, but she's playing with him. Look at her face.
But I'm free Saturday night.
Booyah.
Hallelujah!
Yep.
Hell has finally frozen over.
The Lord is answering prayers. The Lord is.
No, actually, it's a much harder decision than I thought it would be.
You're kidding, right?
Daddy,
Daddy.
Stefan is handsome and sophisticated.
Yes, he's a top model and makes a lot of money.
Stefan would make a great husband. Any girl would be lucky to have him.
So this is we getting into the meat and the potatoes, right? So this is why I'm making this video, because I don't know why the lies continue to go out about Laura. But let's start here. Okay. The young lady said that she thinks that Laura only went with Steve because he got a job with NASA and all that type of stuff. Laura is already with Stefan, who already has money. She's been with Stefan, right? Stefan is Carl said it. Stefan is a professional model. Models around the world. Brother got pockets and his pockets is fat.
And then there's Steve.
Oh, now there are many wonderful things about Steve.
Check this out.
Name one.
Exactly.
Well, now, see, I am hesitating because even though Steve has many wonderful qualities, he has a few less wonderful qualities, and for some reason, only the less wonderful qualities are coming to mind.
Yeah, because negativity always goes to the surface first.
Laura.
Just went on and on and on about Stefan, but don't have nothing to say about Steve. But okay, so which means you're assuming at this point Steve has no status right now, right? Okay.
What do you love about Steve?
What do you love about Steve, Laura? Let's run it back.
Well, he's sweet and he's gentle. He
Okay.
makes me laugh. And he's really smart. And you know, one day I think one of his crazy inventions might change the world.
You know, he's sweet and he's gentle. He makes her laugh, right? All these things. What are you seeing now? Laura has matured. Steve has been the same guy. He's a little bit more sophisticated now. He's a man now. You know what I'm saying? He's a man, you know? But he's really what it is he's more sophisticated. All these things were already there. Just that now Laura has matured as well to appreciate those things about Steve. And that is the beauty of love, guys. That is when love can grow. When it's growing, it ain't dying. You feel what I'm saying? Come on now.
What made you say yes to Dad?
Well, that's easy.
His money.
I loved him with all my heart.
Oh, it's love.
And I felt I couldn't
okay.
live without him.
Oh, and you felt like you couldn't live without him. Oh.
Oh, you listen, sweetheart. Stefan is the man for you.
Why?
With him, you'll live an exciting, glamorous life. A handsome man who never falls down.
Yeah, that's important. And Laura only got with Steve because he got the NASA and go to space and got some status. Okay, peep game what Steve is saying right here. When they can't fall down.
Steve!
What can I possibly offer you compared to that? A modest existence in a tiny apartment filled with test tubes and cheese?
Steve, but how can you just leave? You told me you love me.
For a moment.
I do love you.
Let's pause it right. So what? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. If people were to just watch the show, Steve just said himself, you should pick Stefan because he can give you a better life. What am I going to give you right now? Trying to make it seem like Laura only trying to get with Steve because she trying to get his money or his come up or whatever. No, you hear Steve even right now. So right now, Steve does not have any money. I mean, he does from his family, but not like he hasn't blown up yet. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I adore you.
I adore you.
I worship the rain, waters the grass that grows on the ground you walk on. All I've ever wanted to do is make you happy.
Yeah, that's facts.
Well, the only way I believe I can do that is if I step aside.
Now, what does he mean by step aside? Step aside to where? Where is he stepping aside to? Because he thinks that he has nothing to offer Laura, and Stefan does. So he's going to step aside and let Laura and Stefan be together. Ugh.
Goodbye, Laura.
Steve, wait! You can't just leave.
Why not?
Why not? Remember, put it back in your mind to what her parents said to her on why you marry. Peep gang.
Because I can't imagine my life without you.
Wow.
What are you trying to say?
What you saying? What you saying?
Well, I'm saying that I love you.
I love you.
I want to marry you.
I want to marry you.
You do?
Yes.
Yes. The genuineness, man. The genuineness of it. Oh. People have said, as long as what the other lady on YouTube said as well, that Laura got with Steve after he got some status. That's not true. And this scene proved that. And proved their chemistry.
Steve, we have to keep our wedding guest list below 250. Here's a name we can cross off.
Oh, no, not Uncle Cecil. It wouldn't be an Urkel wedding without Uncle Cecil.
Isn't he the one who draws a face on his stomach and then makes his belly button talk?
Oh, no, that's our Miriam. Uncle Cecil's the one who shoves paint up his nose and sneezes portraits.
Steve, let her know what she's marrying into. She needs to know now, okay? She needs to know ahead of time. Yeah.
I see your parents' name on this list.
Oh, I called them in Moscow, and they said they would be busy on our wedding day.
Wow.
Busy?
Yeah, that's bad luck would have it. Their favorite episode of the Mod Squad is coming on. Of course, over there it's called Modski Squadski.
Well, I guess that's 2 less badger fillets we have to pay for.
Badger fillets. So what are we seeing here with Steve and Laura right now? So first of all, Laura already committed to Steve and says she wants to marry him, right? And now what are they doing? They're planning their wedding.
Hello, are you Steve Urkel?
Oh my God! Buzz Conrad, the famous astronaut. Hi, honey. Laura Winslow. Laura Winslow, Buzz Conrad.
How do you do? It's very nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
What the name of William Shatner are you doing here?
Exactly.
Well, Steve, I have very exciting news. The International Space Program has chosen you to be the first student in space.
Oh gosh. Get him. He's out. Okay, so what are we seeing? You know, Laura, this only got with Steve because he got the opportunity with NASA. No, that's not true. Steve and Laura engaged when this happens. Steve and Laura are planning their wedding when this happens. It's not the other way around. It baffles my mind that people want to continue to drag Laura over false stuff. Just false. It's just false.
Steve.
Well, the space program had a national science contest, and Steve's entry won first place.
Really? You mean you like the Urkel AGF 5000?
Oh, yeah.
The Urkel AGF 5000?
Yeah, AGF stands for Artificial Gravity Field. You see, I worked up some equations that, in theory, should produce gravity in a weightless environment.
Steve, we're building a prototype of your invention right now, and we want to test it in space with you aboard.
Laura knows nothing about this at all. This is news to her. This is one of those situations and how you know you're with the right person. Because stuff happens like this all the time. You go and get with your purpose person, and then purpose starts to happen, right? That's why the Bible says that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. When you go and you get with that right one, doors start opening for you. And this is what's happening. So really, this is an indication that Steve is on the right track with Laura, not Myra. Check it.
I'm the man. I'm the man.
We'll need you to train in Houston for 6 months.
I'm not the man.
Oh, got the wrong one.
Well, my sweetie and I are scheduled to be hitched in 2 months. Why, we've already booked the caterer, the church, the hall. I even hired a cheese sculptor to do our likeness in Velveeta. See, we're kissing in a sea of crackers.
Yeah. Got to get those kisses in. None of these great things ever happened when Steve was with Myra.
I see.
Excuse us for 1 minute.
Sure.
Steve, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
But Laura, so is marrying you.
That's true, too.
I want to get hitched before you change your mind.
Steve, that's not going to happen. Look, we'll just postpone the wedding until after you return from space.
I love you so much.
Look at Laura.
Buzzy,
Go get him, boy. Go get him.
count me in.
But you know, I love this too here. When Steve says, no wonder. This is why, but it's no wonder I love you so much. This is stuff you've been, because Laura's been doing this. But you know what she's doing right now? She's sacrificing. She's encouraging him to go after his dreams, and she's sacrificing and in a sense, putting her life on pause. The attack on Laura Winslow. You feel what I'm saying? Her and the lies and the deception that continues to swirl. And I just do not know why that is, when all people have to do is just go watch the show. And you will see what the truth is. There's no chemistry. Watch the show. You will see what the truth is. Laura didn't really get with Steve till he got status. Watch the show. Laura was always mean to him. Watch the show.
Miss him, don't you?
Of course, it's been 6 months. Can't believe I miss him this much. It's like a piece of me gone.
Laura, you sound like a woman in love.
Hi, Laura. Oh, Steve.
Steve. Catch me, baby.
I thought you'd be happy to see me.
Catch me, baby.
In Houston.
Oh, a little hot, humid, way too many June bugs.
No, I meant the Space Center.
Oh, a little hot, humid, way too many June bugs.
Same applies.
Betty, I haven't seen Steve in 6 months.
I know.
Daddy don't care. Daddy don't care. You see how it is with Laura and be like, oh, it's all of a sudden. No, she actually got a taste of what it was like to not have Steve around for 6 months. Laura has never gone that long without Steve being around. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the flip side of this, let me say this. This outfit is so bad that Laura got on right now. It just, I don't know how she be putting, I don't know how Kelly puts stuff together. This is such a dope outfit she has on.
I was just about to tell Carlton.
I got more important things.
Houston, we haven't missed you.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I just had to do that. I don't know, I was just thinking. It took me 15 years to realize how important you are to me.
So it took 15 years. I'm trying to figure if that's random or not. Would that be? No. She said it took me 15 years to realize how. So you know what another way you could actually say that is? I needed time to mature. I've matured. My eyes have been opened. I've come to the light. Okay.
Now I could lose you.
No way. Ain't gonna happen.
Steve, I want you to promise me something.
Anything.
I want you to promise me that no matter what, you'll find a way to come back to me.
That is so sweet.
I promise, Laura Lee.
No more pictures. Okay, one more.
I don't know why I can see this in real life with Jaleel and Darius. I can see this exact same thing like in real life. But again, we're looking at it. Now Steve's big time. Right? Now Steve's big time. But now is Laura just now starting to like him? Or were they already engaged to be married and put their wedding on hold? So that, again, I just want to point that out. This is happening after, not before. Again, the lies of Laura. I don't know why people want to continue to lie on this woman. I don't know. I kind of do know, though.
Greetings,
Oh, Steve, everybody's talking about you. You're a hero.
Oh, pshaw.
Pshaw.
I just did what any other genius blessed with cat-like reflexes would have done.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Steve, but I've actually been bragging about you. I have told everybody at work about my future son-in-law.
Really?
Welcome home, son.
Welcome home,
Thanks,
son.
Dad.
You know, and let me say, I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. You know who actually got on, how do you say it, the bandwagon of Steve after he blew up was Carl. It was not Laura. It was Carl. If you go back and watch, remember when Laura was thinking about marrying Steve, Carl couldn't think of anything nice to say. Anybody switched up when Steve got status, it's Carl. It wasn't Laura.
Steve, we want to show you the cake we got for you.
Whoa. Pretty. Let's slice it up and suck it down.
Slice it up, suck it down.
Oh, wait.
Steve, you don't enjoy cake like
Oh,
that.
give me a piece of it now.
Look at Laura.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, gosh. You get more beautiful every time I see you.
Okay, do y'all feel that? Y'all feel that? Are you kidding me, Kelly? Gosh.
Do I get a welcome home kiss?
Ugh.
On one condition,
Well, what's that?
that you'll never go into outer space again.
Only when we kiss, Larly. Only when we kiss.
You feel all that chemistry coming out, all that chemistry coming out. Bye-bye. Why we painting Laura like, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no bro. Like, why are we painting Laura like that? Ooh, it is false. Why would she do that? Let me ask this before we jump into the next thing. If Steve, and let's just use that analogy because it's not true. It's not a fact. But let's just use that analogy and say Steve right now, you know, he is with NASA, he's making money, and so is Stefan. Then I was asked the question, if they both got bank, what made her choose Steve? Because let's remember, Laura is going to school to be a lawyer. She got accepted into Harvard. It's just that unfortunately her parents are the Winslows and not the Cosbys, or not another family that has a lot of money. Her family could not afford to send her to Harvard. So she has to go to a community college. But Laura got accepted in to Harvard. She's going to make her own money. She's that chick. But she was going to make her own money. But just to go that, so this already stops all of that. This is what I mean, that those things are false about Laura. Laura got with Steve when Steve was on his come up, you know. And like I said, if you want to say Laura got with Steve when he started to mature, yeah, because she started to mature. But we don't recognize that if Laura didn't mature, she would not actually recognize Steve's maturity. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing when you're growing together, and that's what Steve and Laura are doing. But to go and say, I ain't saying you a gold digger, right? To go and put that about Laura, like why? Why do we keep wanting to put these lies about Laura? It's not true. She could stay with Stefan, who is a professional model. All right, I want to marry you. I can't imagine my life without you. Steve still has no status right now. So we got to stop the lies about Laura. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell the truth or don't say nothing. Come on, man. And then you go sit and say their chemistry was dry. Are you serious? And this is just one episode of season 9. One of the highest rated episodes in Family Matters. Who is it pertaining to? Steve and Laura. And supposedly their dry chemistry. Yeah, right. Anyway, man. Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.